quick video for somebody on the Behringer forum who's asking about being able to easily send to add reverb to channels on the XR18. So this is just a quick explanation. There's a common mistake that people make which ends up causing a feedback loop, and I'll just explain that. So here we are with a initialized XR18. I'm just going to add a vocal channel here. Now I don't actually have a mic connected, so I'm going to change that to USB because I've actually got this connected up to a DAW and it's spitting out some audio for me. Okay, so we can see on the vocal channel then we've got an input coming in. It's sweeping through the gates, equalizers, compressors if they're switched on, and then out through the main left-right, which is of course here, which is connected to your main speakers. So if we raise the main left-right fader and we raise the channel fader, you can see that signal is now appearing here. So it's through the analog input normally, in my case USB, through the inbuilt gates and so on, and then out through the main out left and right. Okay, now if we were to bring the FX1 send up, okay, we will now be tapping off that channel audio, and we're sending actually the same volume of audio that's coming in, we're sending out to the FX1 bus, and you can see on the channel here we've got the signal coming in. Now if we look at the these here of course are the main buses. At the moment we're showing the main left right. These of course are the 6 auxiliary buses for stage monitoring, and here are the 4 effect buses. So if we look at FX1, okay, you can see something coming in on that channel of course. We've actually got a reverb set up by default already on there, and you can see it's got input and output. So what's happening now then? Okay, well, let's review that flow. The vocal is coming into the vocal channel, channel 1, going through, it's going out to the main outs. It's also being tapped off and sent to the FX1. And if we go back to the main, because the FX1 on the main left-right bus, the FX1 fader is up, then we are sending all of the reverb that's being processed through that reverb plugin is now being sent to FX1 and then onto the main. So here's the tap, here's the audio that we've tapped off of channel 1. It's coming through, it's going out here to the main left right. Now this is the mistake that people make. If in the FX1 bus, sorry, the FX1 channel, we also send to the FX1 bus, of course we get a massive feedback, as you can see here. Because what's happening? Well, let's quickly review it. The vocal's coming in here. It's going out to the main out speakers. It's going to FX1 bus. On the FX1 channel. On the FX1 channel, we've got, this was the audio coming in from channel 1, the send from channel 1, and now we're sending it again. Well, where are we sending it again? We're sending it again to FX1. So of course that's the feedback. This is coming into FX1, sent to FX1, and there's your feedback loop. So it's very important that on the FX channels, or the FX buses, whichever you like to look at these things, then the FX faders need to be down. On the FX buses, all the FX faders need to be down. That's the safest way to do things. And now that's how, now of course you can, with other channels, you can now go in and set the reverb. Now you don't have to set, if you want it for a channel, you want to set the reverb, then you can go to the sends page for that channel and you can set the amount of reverb here. You can go to the FX bus and you can set it here, or on the overall mixer view for the channels you've got these 4 slots here for the FX buses, and you can very quickly, so if that's looking at your front of house mix, you can just, whilst somebody's doing the front of house mix, they can change the amount of reverb. Okay, that's it. Hope that helps. Thanks.